right, welcome to Starfire's channel. Today we are going to do a love spell slash obsession spell. Okay. Before I get started, I need you to understand, like I've always said, love spells only work if the person that you're trying to make fall more in love with you has a love for you. Let's say that there's somebody at your job and you just like really want to meet them and you just like think that's your twin flame or whatever. And you go home and you do a spell and it doesn't work. Well, that's probably because that person has no love for you whatsoever. You cannot just demand someone love you. First of all, why would you really want to do that? If you got to make them love you, that means they don't love you. That means you making them love you, which means they don't love you. Okay. Now, an obsession spell, I'm doing for a married couple. And I'm going to carve their names in on a candle and make the herbs and everything. And she wants her husband to be obsessed with her. Now, this man loves her very dearly. But their definition of love is two different things. You know, they're totally opposite. So we're going to do this spell for her. And then later on, I have another spell that I'm going to, a banishing spell for someone else that will probably be done tomorrow on tomorrow's video. As y'all see, the Christians here today. She's
okay. I'm helping. So, I'm picking stuff up.
Oh, that's what she's doing.
I'm going to hand it to her.
You see? Okay. So, what we're going to do first of all, you just hear somebody outside. It could be anybody walking. He going to bark.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do, which I have to bless my hands, so I'm going to hit pause. Okay, I'm back. So first of all, as you guys know, I always bless my hands with my oil before I perform any spell to make sure I get all that earthly stuff off of my hands. Okay, and it just smells so good. Mm-hmm. Michael asked me what I made this with. I had to tell him. So what we're going to do now is one, I have a couple's candle. Now what you're going to do, you're going to take a knife. And on the back of him, I'm going to carve in his name. I'm going to make a heart for love. Then I'm going to put her name. Now, I'm going to come on the back of her. I'm going to put her name. A heart, then his name. And you guys know I'm not going to say their names on camera. So we can have these little trolls or witches that want to cast spells and curses on other people so you don't reveal their names. So now that I have that, the next thing I'm going to do is take some honey. I'm going to pour the honey over the couple. Now, mind you, this is honey that I kept on Deity Ashun's altar, so it's definitely blessed. Okay? Make sure you get plenty of honey up here. Okay? Get your wick up so that your wick doesn't get messed up. More honey on them. Why? Honey is sweet. We're binding them together. This is an obsession spell. Now, mind you, we're asking this couple to be obsessed with one another. Yeah, they're married. They got their everyday life problems, so we're about to work on that. All right, so what you're going to do, we're going to sit this to the side. Okay? And the bowl. Next thing we're going to do now is our herbs. First thing we're going to do is lavender. Now, I made some notes real quick. Y'all know me. So I wouldn't forget to tell y'all some things. All right, we know that lavender is for friendship, love, romance, passion, and harmony. All right, you guys know I deal with things in threes. 1, 2, 3. Now, understand, you guys can doctor this up to be your spell. Remember, to always add a little bit of yourself in it. And you can use it exactly the way I do it. If you are an even person and you want to stop at 2 or 4, that's you, but I hate even numbers. All my numbers, 3 is my number. You guys know that. And I hate even numbers. So I'm going to do everything odd. So now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do is add the hiccupus. Okay, now this is the flower. That's this one. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. It's really pretty. This here is for divination. It helps with dreams. And it helps enhance your psychic ability at the same time. And you can use it for love, for attracting love and lust. And yes, we want them to lust for one another. Come on, let's
be that whole bag.
All right, we're going to work with her in that lust. She wants the whole bag. Anyway, 1.
It could have been dreams.
Yeah, I don't even need to be a psychic for that one. 2. I ain't even got to read the cards. 3. Okay, and as you see, look how pretty that is.
That is. That's really
pretty. The lavender and I'm gonna get my tripod, y'all. I'm gonna get that next month. I know I keep saying I'm gonna get my tripod. Like honestly, this time my husband asked what I needed. I forgot all about the tripod. Okay, so now that we have that, the next thing we're gonna do, we are going to add some pink Himalayan salt. Why? Pink is for what? Just like the crystal. Unconditional love. So we're going to put that in here. It's also for protection. Okay. Next thing that we have, I'm hot. Sorry, y'all.
Doesn't matter how much?
It's up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you exactly how you want to do it. We're going to add some brown sugar.
Oh,
now, let me tell y'all why. This is an African-American couple. And we've got to get that brown sugar in the going. All right, so we'll put some brown sugar in here.
We sweet
brown sugar, baby.
That's what I was just saying. I don't need too much of that.
Yes. Now, mind you, this is not a spell just for black people. I'm doing it for a black couple. But anybody can do it. Okay, use your brown sugar. Heck, you got some powdered sugar.
That's right.
Use it. Get your sugar on.
All my Caucasians.
Yes. Now we got our unbleached sugar. We're going to add that. Why? Because we're trying to make this couple realize the sweet things about one another. Sometimes people tend to, tend to focus so much on what happened that's negative that they forget all about the positive. My third one. Ooh, that was spoken to me. All right, so now we're going to put some ground basil in here. Once again, what is basil for? For protection. That's the thing, because here's the thing. You have spirits that want to demolish a marriage. Okay, whether it be another woman, another man, whatever. But their intentions is to break up a marriage.
Monkeys, goats, gorillas.
Right.
All that.
Okay, they call themselves mistresses. Fuck with mine, you can be Mr. Sin. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all know me. Not for kids. This channel is not for kids. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is put some chamomile. Why? Because we want the couple to relax. They've been under so much stress and tense behind drama. 2, that we need them to relax. And that's 3. Okay? So, pretty much the last thing I'm going to add to this is some passion flower. Because we want that passion. I'm trying to tell you. We want it where they be like animals in heat. You know, she be crying and he chasing her. That's what we want. And they deserve that. They've been together.
That's right.
You know, sometimes you lose your fling, but you've been together.
Bigger scoops, baby. Bigger scoops.
Okay, let's see what I'm going to do with this one. I ain't talking about this, I'm going to hurt. All right, now, what you're going to do, we're going to grind this together. Now, there's 2 things we're going to use this for. So, you want to grind it up as much as possible.
Now, question, how often do you think this should be done?
Well, this spell lasts for 7 days. This is the beginning part. You won't be doing this for 7 days.
Okay.
But you'll be burning the candle for 7 days.
Okay.
Now, there's 2 candles that you're going to be burning. The couple candle is going to burn in the bedroom. Okay? And when that candle's burned, they both need to be in there.
Okay.
So it depends on how often they're in the room together that you'll burn that. So the spell can actually go for days. It can go longer than 7.
Okay.
You know, so it really depends on how fast you can burn everything, because there's a 7-day candle with this too.
Okay.
But if you weren't able to get the couple candle down right, because you have to have both couples in the room.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be her in the room and he's not home or something, or him in the room, she's home, and he doesn't have to know what's going on. You're just burning the candle.
Right.
Because you're setting the atmosphere.
Right.
And the most intimate place in a couple is their bedroom.
Right.
Okay, so now we have that grind up. So, if you guys notice, well, you won't notice because it's over here. I'm doing this in my kitchen today, you guys, because of the lighting. I have my Obatala candle. Why? Because I'm going to ask Obatala to be the overseer of this spell and to make it happen. Okay? I need him to do this. So that will be burning when I do the spell. Whenever I burn their candles, that will happen. Now the next thing you're going to do is we're going to take a plate. Another plate, I'm sorry. And we're going to put the white candle here. If you notice, I've tunneled, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I tunneled a hole through here. Okay? And the reason why I did that is because that's where some of these herbs are going, into the hole. So you want to tunnel it down, and you want to get this in the hole. So you scrape like the side. What happened was that the house was warm enough where the candle just kind of melted, so it's easy for me to dig. Sometimes you have to really dig. So if you guys can see where I'm putting the herbs, I'm just going to pack them down in there.
Yeah, you can see that really good.
Good, because that's where we want these herbs to burn with the candle. With the protection candle. Why am I burning the herbs with the protection candle, not a pink candle? We know white can stand for anything. So I'm using this white candle as a pink quartz, rose quartz, whatever you want to call it, and for protection being white. Okay, and we also know that black can also be a protection color. People kill me thinking black is evil. It ain't. I can be. Yeah. Okay. So, now that we have that done, you always, when you want to present something to one of your deities to do something for you want to give them your best. You want to make it as pretty as you can. I'm trying to get this down in here as well, so this can be illuminated. So what we're going to do, I could have sworn I bought my glitter in here. I did. Mm-hmm. We're going to sprinkle it with pink glitter for the unconditional love. And that's to give it some little, little Batala. We take Batala, know that his blessings mean a lot. And we know that his color is white. But we're putting some pink up here for love. Okay, so can you guys see that? That's what it should look like. If you notice, I have my herbs in the corner, going down the side, then I have the pink glitter on top. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, the same oil, the stuff that I use to cleanse my hand, I'm putting it on the candle, the outside of the candle. Why? Because I want to protect it, okay? But I want the protection to go out towards the couple. So what am I going to do? We're going to go outward. I believe in God and all my deities and ancestors to bless this couple. I believe that God, the deities, and ancestors to bless this couple. I believe that my God, my deities, and my ancestors will bless this couple. Okay? I believe that they will do it. Why are we going upward? Because we want to go into the atmosphere. Okay? Bless this couple. Bless this couple. Now, on top of this, I have, this is actually going on 2 years old, so it's about time I make some more, huh? This is my love oil. Show y'all I've been using it.
That smells good.
I made this 2 years ago. So I'm going to take a little bit of this in my hand. And I'm going to dress the candle with the love oil. Their love is unconditional, but no one can break it. Their love is unconditional, no one can break it. Their love is unconditional, no one can break it. Yes. Okay? So you want to make sure that your intentions are really, and if you're doing this for somebody and your intentions aren't right, don't do it. Leave these people alone. Mm-hmm. because you can do more harm than good. Okay, so we have that there. Now, this one is ready and dressed. So we have nothing else to do with this one but burn it. And now we're going to take the couple back. Okay, if you can see, they are sitting in honey. Ain't that sweet? Get it? That's what it's about. Making them sweet and loving towards one another. Understanding that couples have issues, they have problems. All I can say is that if you're in love with someone and you've gone through some hard trials and tribulations and you still feel that there's love there, don't listen to people. Because when you by yourself, you by yourself. When you wish that you didn't listen to them, you're already by yourself. Make sure all your decisions are your decisions. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get some maple syrup, some Spanish syrup, really. This is a Spanish one. We're going to put this, why? Because this couple love, they're going to just love the heck out of each other. They're going to love so much each other, they're going to be lovesick. That's what we want. Okay? So since we have this now we're going to take the herbs and sprinkle them.
Ooh, that's the best
on there.
part.
Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, you don't want to waste this. So, of course, I'm going to have to label my jar. I got a bad habit of forgetting what I put in the jar. So, you can take your mixture for your love, your obsession spell, and put it in here. Now, mind you, some of you want me to do it and bless your herbs and stuff. Just reach out. It's not a problem. Okay, so that's for the next one. Now, they too need to know about unconditional love. So, we're going to sprinkle some glitter on them. Make them pretty. Unconditional, forgive one another. The problem is we don't forget. That's the hardest part. It ain't the forgiving, it's the forgetting.
Yes.
That's the hardest part, okay? So now that we have all this done, this is ready to burn. Of course, there's a special blessing that's intimate that I won't say out loud in front of you guys. But after that blessing is done, you burn this candle in the bedroom with both people. Whether it's the male or the female doing this or the female, it don't matter. You have to have both of you in that bedroom. Do not do it in your living room. Do not do it in your kitchen. Do not do it in your bedroom. Okay? Every witch has his own way of doing things. I don't go by Thursday nights is the best night to do a love spell. I go by what's needed. Okay? And I say that because back in the day, we didn't have clocks. Mm-hmm. They went by the stars and everything, astrology. But I do believe that if your heart is in it, this can be done at any time. I do know that the full moon, you have more energy. Okay, so what we'll do, this candle will be lit in their bedroom. Okay, so if you're doing it for someone, you'll leave it like this. You'll package it up, with the honey and stuff and send it off to them. Of course, they'll have to, I myself will put honey in another jar to pour over this once they get it. They'll go get it home, put it on a glass plate. Now, a lot of people want to use a regular plate. If you notice, I use only clear. Because that's what you need. It needs to be clear. Porcelain you can't see through. You want it to be transparent. You want the spirits to really feel and see what you're trying to do, what you're asking them to help you do. Okay, now, another thing you can do if you're doing it for yourself is place this on your ancestors' altar for at least 24 hours before you start to burn it. And ask them for their blessings and their strength for this couple. And that's how it works. Now, this is the 7th day. You can just have a candle with the 7th, thank you. The 7th day candle. You're going to burn this for 7 days until it burns down. Now, I said 7. But if you like me and your working hours and you can't burn this whole candle, you just keep burning until it's gone. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. This is going to burn out. Once it's done, you're to keep the wax in a plastic bag. Okay? You're going to pull the wax up, put it in a plastic bag, and freeze it. Never to open it. Just leave it in the bottom of your freezer. Okay? People will say, well, what if you want to take it out? If you feel you no longer need it, then you take it out and you get it away from your premises. I myself would probably dig a hole, because it's a love spell, dig a hole in my backyard and, bury it back there where it can still be with us. Otherwise, I just leave it in my freezer, in the bottom of my freezer. I know what it is, and I just keep it there. So that's really it. Now, if this is your first time on Starfire's channel, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, hit the bell, because I don't know when I come. Yeah, she's going to tell you. I don't know when I come on. I have very bad timing, but I get to work on time. And remember what I always say. Share my video. Keep your third eye open. Use wisdom. Remember, if you're doing a love spell or an obsession spell, especially an obsession spell, it better be somebody you want to be obsessed with you. Because once it clicks, you can't be like, I ain't really feeling that. Because guess what? You done made that person obsessed with you. They're not going to leave you alone. They're going to be like a dog in heat after you're behind. So be careful what you ask for. Keep your throat chakra. Speaking positive words. Speak love. Speak life upon your marriage when you know you're going through things. And keep your heart chakra open. Where other people tell you stupid, it's your heart. They ain't got to deal with it. Okay? So that's the end of the obsession spell. Remember what I said? You're going to light this in the bedroom. You're going to let it burn out. If they're in the bedroom for 20 minutes, you smother it. Do not blow your candles out. Once you blow them out, you blow the spell, the magic away. So you're going to smother it out until you're in there again, and then you light it again. I went for the wrong candle. This one here, we're going to burn. Okay. Now, mind you, he or she does not have to be in the room when you do this one. This is a protection candle. It's to protect your marriage from against every evil thing, every argument, money problems, adultery, whatever it is. This is protection. Bitches, not witches, that want to come in and destroy your marriage. I'm going to put it out there. This is what you protect your marriage. A lot of people think the ring means protection. It doesn't. The ring just means commitment. Protect your marriage, okay? So that's pretty much it. You're going to let that. And once again, this wax, take it off your plate, slide it into a plastic freezer bag, and put it in the bottom of your freezer. Okay? I love you guys. Once again, this is Star Family Channel. I want to thank Evangelist Carolyn for being here today. Okay. Okay, I'm not saying nothing. Okay, she coming on along. I did this in my kitchen today because I needed a change of lighting for some reason. I had some dental work done, and I'm able to speak now, but my side of my face still hurt, and being in the dark, trying to look at the light on a computer and stuff kind of, So I did it here. So excuse my kitchen, but y'all can see I really do live here. So that's it. That's the end of this, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Once again, you can reach me at Starfire, StarFireQueen, B for beautiful, gmail.com, or you can look for my Starfire Unique channel and send me your application through there. I look forward to seeing you guys, and many, many blessings.